Yeah, you know what it is.
White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
Yeah, you know what it is.
White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
Yeah, you know what it is. Collegeville High School, a champions. Yeah, screaming that's us. And when we on top, boy, quit fussing. All around my town, everything is white and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple. We shut it down for the school and the sports team. White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple. Purple and white, but you know what I mean. Double 11 senior year made history. Football, we took it to the playoffs. Collegeville, white and purple, yeah, we are the K-House. I said the K-House, the school of champions. We laugh a lot, we rap a lot. I'm asked to be an Indian again. I'm telling them that Collegeville is where it's at. So when we on the field of court, they better be aware of that. They scared of that. Of course, look at the ceiling. What up, Mr. Floyd? Yeah, it's Collegeville. And yes, I'm glad to say that I'm a K-Hawk. I'm about to graduate. Yeah, you know what it is. Collegeville High School, a champions. Yeah, screaming that's us. And when we on top, boy, quit fussing. All around my town, everything is white and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple. We shut it down for the school and the sports team. White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
White and purple, yeah, I know you see it. You see the chaos and you tell yourself you wanna be it. I go to see it, yes, so I am a champ. I ran this game so long, I'm starting to get a stomach cramp. Class of 1, 2, but we're number one. Shout out to all my juniors, yeah, you know we get it done. White and purple, you already know. It's little easy peasy and that boy lay low.
Yeah, you know what it is. Collegeville High School, a champions. Yeah, screaming that's us. And when we on top, boy, quit fussing. All around my town, everything is white and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple. We shut it down for the school and the sports team. White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
I'm about my white and purple, Scarface and DJ Screw. We on the peak of the mountain, best at what we do. Yeah, we the champs, homie, but we ain't selling shoes. These boys bleeding purple, call us the cheapin' crew. They don't gotta do it big, cause I don't play with sports. I play my cards right, now a good report. When Dub 12 comes, it's time to roll off. I'm in the back cause everybody rolling with me, K-Hawks.
Yeah, you know what it is.
Look, all the fresh boys.
High school, champions.
Yeah, they know what it is.
All around my town, everything is
White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
we shut it down for the school and the sports team.
White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
Yeah, you know what it is. Collegeville High School, a champions. Yeah, screaming that's us. And when we on top, boy, quit fussing. All around my town, everything is white and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple. We shut it down for the school and the sports team. White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
And a very good evening to everyone, and welcome to Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium here at Collegeville High School. Got a little girls basketball action for you tonight as your Collegeville Lady K-Hawks get ready to take on the Lady Lancers of Belleville East. And if you're joining us tonight looking for the boys game, that is not happening here tonight. That is at Belleville East. Got moved from last night to tonight, and you can find that action on the Belleville East Athletics YouTube channel. I already posted that link on the Kahok Sports Network's Facebook page, so just go over there, click on that link, and that'll take you to the game. Not sure if they're getting ready to start there or not. JV game just ended here. Collegeville's JV girls won 48-39, so let's get you ready for the varsity action as we welcome you in to the pregame show, brought to you by LC's Pub in Caseyville. Great food, great drinks, and great service is served up daily at LC's Pub in Caseyville. 605 North Main Street in Caseyville is their location. You can give them a call for carryout orders at 618-855-9007. Collegeville comes into this contest with an even record of 9-9 overall, and another even record in the Southwestern Conference at 3-3. They are under their fourth-year head coach Colin Moore, who has a record of 42 and 57. Their opponents, the Belleville East Lady Lancers, are 6-11 this year, 1-5 in Southwestern Conference play. And Amanda Kimses is in her 10th year at the helm of the Lady Lancers basketball program and has a record of 127 wins and 136 losses. Lady Kahawks are returning home after a trip to Alton Tuesday night that saw Collinsville fall 74-30 in a very powerful Lady Redbird team. Alton held Collinsville to single digits in every quarter except the second, which the Lady Kahawks put up 15 points. The low was 3 points that Collinsville put up in the fourth quarter when most of the JVers were playing that quarter for both teams, as that mercy rule kicked in and set that running clock for the rest of the game. Junior Talisha Gilmore had a game-high 17 points, 7 rebounds for the Lady Kahawks, and a 3 of 4 performance from the free throw line. In the earlier game between these two clubs, Collinsville won 43-29 at Belleville East, and that was the last day of November, by the way. Collinsville, they played a tight match through 3 quarters with a 31-28 lead by the Lady Kahawks at halftime. Collinsville would then outscore Belleville East 12-1 in the fourth quarter and ended up gliding on to that 43-29 win. Junior Talisha Gilmore and Carson Mode led the way with 22 points for Gilmore and 13 for Mode. Mode hit 3 of 4 three-pointers, while Gilmore picked up 17 rebounds to go along with her 22 points, as well as 5 blocked shots against Belleville East. It's been a bit of another down year for Amanda Kimses and her Lady Lancers after 4 straight winning seasons and a regional championship from 2015 to 2019 for Belleville East. The Lady Lancers basketball team may be headed for their 5th straight losing season. After starting the year 2-2, Belleville East lost 5 straight, including the earlier loss to Collinsville, as well as 3 Southwestern Conference losses in that span, before finally stringing together back-to-back wins in late December. The second of those wins came in the opening game of the Muscuda Holiday Invitational Tournament. Belleville East started with a 50-33 win versus Freeburg before suffering back-to-back losses to O'Fallon and Oakville. Lady Lancers then handed East St. Louis a 54-45 loss in the 7th place game to end that tournament on a high note. Since then, Belleville East has won and lost 2, all in Southwestern Conference. They lost 79-39 to O'Fallon, beat crosstown rival Belleville West 57-21, and then East St. Louis got payback for that tournament loss when the Flyers handed the Lancers a 64-47 loss this past Tuesday night at East St. Louis. All right, so we continue our senior interviews. 1 down, 1 more tonight, 1 more to go. And tonight our interview is with number 20, Katie Bardwell, and I'll pass along that interview with Katie right after this timeout here on the LC's Pub pregame show on the Kahok Sports Network.
Looking for a little bite to eat in a nice, friendly establishment before heading out to a game? Look no further than LC's Pub in Caseyville. Just blocks from Collinsville High School, LC's Pub is the pub of choice for Kahawk fans, before, after, or even during Kahawk games. LC's Pub features a wide variety of traditional bar food like burgers and fries, chicken wings and chicken strips, appetizers like pepper jack mac and cheese bites, fried pickles, and green beans. Plus they have salads, fish, shrimp, and more. LC's Pub also features an outdoor patio, a gaming room, weekly poker tournaments, and a pool table, plus enough TVs for all the sports fans. And LC's Pub shows Kahawk games live, as well as Blues and Cardinals games. LC's Pub, 605 North Main Street in Caseyville, right across the intersection from All Pro Tees. Call for carry-out orders at 618-855-9007 and on Facebook at LC's Pub. LC's Pub, Kahawk fans' pub of choice. First National Bank of Waterloo, with over 100 years serving the Metro East. Visit First National Bank of Waterloo at their Maryville or Collinsville locations for all of your banking, mortgage, and lending needs. Why? Super low closing costs, low construction loan rates, and they do so much to support our local communities. When you need a loan, call the Collinsville team at First National Bank of Waterloo at 618-345-1121. Or visit their Maryville or Collinsville locations or online at fnbwaterloo.bank. First National Bank of Waterloo, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. Mike's Automotive in Collinsville is a T3 certified tire dealer and so much more. Sure, Mike's Automotive has tires. They can also help with making sure your entire vehicle is road ready, from belts and hoses to preventative maintenance like oil changes and tire rotation. Plus a lot more than that. Mike's Automotive has 3 locations to choose from. Mike's Automotive in St. Louis and Millstadt, and Mike's Automotive in Collinsville at 1150 St. Louis Road, just blocks from the high school. Or call Mike's Automotive at 618-345-0611. Mike's Automotive in Collinsville. Chapman Trucking, LLC. Chapman Trucking is a local Collinsville business owned and operated by 1994 Collinsville graduate Christy Chapman. With over 10 years of experience, Chapman Trucking, LLC can take care of all of the heavy lifting when it comes to hauling aggregate materials such as sand, driveway rock, dirt, boulders, and more. That includes getting your heavy work equipment to your work site where it needs to be. Give Christy a call for a free estimate at Chapman Trucking, LLC, 618-960-9346, or online at chapmantruckingllc.net. Looking for a little bite to eat in a nice, friendly establishment before heading out to a game? Look no further than LC's Pub in Caseyville. Just blocks from Collinsville High School, LC's Pub is the pub of choice for Kahok fans, before, after, or even during Kahok games. LC's Pub features a wide variety of traditional bar food like burgers and fries, chicken wings and chicken strips, appetizers like pepper jack mac and cheese bites, fried pickles, and green beans. Plus they have salads, fish, shrimp, and more. LC's Pub also features an outdoor patio, a gaming room, weekly poker tournaments, and a pool table, plus enough TVs for all the sports fans. And LC's Pub shows Kahok games live as well as Blues and Cardinals games. LC's Pub, 605 North Main Street in Caseyville, right across the intersection from All Pro Tees. Call for carry-out orders at 618-855-9007 and on Facebook at LC's Pub. LC's Pub, Kahok fans' pub of choice. And we welcome you back into the LC's Pub pregame show here on the Kahok Sports Network. We are back in the friendly confines of Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium. Little Lady Kahok basketball action tonight as your Collinsville Kahawks get ready to take on the Belleville East Lady Lancers. And we continue with our senior interviews. And next up, number 20, senior Katie Bardwell, 4 years on the varsity basketball team, also 3 years on the varsity softball team. So let's talk about your family. Give us the rundown on the family situation. Don't leave out the pets.
All right, so I have 2 dogs, and I have a cat, and then I have my mom and dad, and then I have 2 older brothers who go to college.
Tell me about the pets. What kind of dogs?
They're like mixes, so they're like lab mixes. I don't really know what breed they are, but
So they're mutts. Okay, what are their names?
Zoe and River.
And the cat?
It's a little embarrassing, but Mew Mew.
Mew Mew. All right, I'm not going to ask. Don't worry about it. All right, so you're number 20 in basketball. You're number 21 in softball. Is there a reasoning behind that? Does somebody have a number that you wanted somewhere else?
Well, my actual number is like 35, but I tried doing that for softball, and it was bad luck, so I switched it. And then basketball, I just always been 20, so I decided to stick with it. So
you're a superstitious kind of girl? You believe in the bad luck stuff?
very superstitious.
All right, we'll leave that alone. Let's see. What about being a 2-sport athlete do you like?
I just love, like, I don't know, the different environments you get from it and just being able to work the body different and seeing all the different atmospheres and everything. So it's just well-rounded all around.
Is there one aspect of either of the sports that helps you excel at the other sport?
I would say the competitiveness in basketball translate over to softball, and then just like the control and like the knowledge of softball translates over to basketball.
Which one of those 2 sports is your favorite and why?
I would just say softball, just because I've been around it so much and I've been playing select and all of that, and so I think softball, definitely.
All right, give us your basketball story. How did you get involved in basketball? How old were you, and who's responsible for getting you involved in basketball?
I would definitely say my older brother, Thomas Bardwell. I've always watched him. I started when I was in kindergarten, and I played AAU for a little bit and then stopped and continued on with softball. But I would definitely owe it to my brother for getting me started.
You will be playing in your 99th game as a Kahawk here today. Your 100th will come against Highland on Saturday. 268 points you've scored so far, 227 rebounds. From the three-point line, you're shooting about 26.5%, and from the free throw line, about 63%. So all those numbers I just threw out at you, which one's your favorite and why?
I would definitely say the rebounds, just because it's kind of cool that like the rebounds is almost as close to the scoring. Because I know I'm more of a role player, so I think that's just like feels good that I'm doing it well.
You're not too afraid to take the 3-point shots because you've taken 128 of them in your 4 years.
Yeah. Well, my first 2 years, I always got yelled at by Moore and Schneider whenever he was a coach, but I just finally just let it rip one game, and I just love shooting 3-pointers. So.
All right, cool. All right, we're going to move on to my favorite things category. Your favorite things. Your favorite sweet snack.
Twix.
Left or right?
Right.
Definitely right. Favorite salty snack.
I would just say like baked Lays actually.
I like baked lace. All right, favorite meal. Breakfast, lunch, or dinner?
Lunch.
Who cooks it and what is it?
Usually my mom. She'll just make up anything. I like grilled cheese, tomato soup.
That's the old standby right there. Favorite restaurant.
Any Mexican restaurant really.
I like that answer too. Favorite music genre.
I like folk. Some folk country.
Well, explain that to me. Where's that come from?
I don't really know. I like folk country. I don't know. I just like the vibe of it. I can't explain it.
No one's ever answered that question with that answer before. So, okay, my next question always after music genre. What's your favorite artist or group? I don't know any folk, so you're going to surprise me here.
You put me right on the spot with that one. I cannot pick like music or anything, but I think I like When It Rains is a good song, but band or artist I really don't know.
All right, I got you. All right, let's talk about school a little bit. What is your favorite class?
It was ceramics.
Was, but not anymore?
Yeah, I was only a semester class, but my first semester I love ceramics. So.
Least favorite class?
Math, stats.
A lot of people answer that one. All right, what does the future hold for Katie Bardwell? What are you doing when you graduate in May?
I'm still deciding, but I've applied to a lot of places. I'm looking at like Appalachian State, but I'm gonna continue on more academic instead of sports.
All right, and some shout-outs. Who do you want to say hi to out there?
My mom, definitely Jean Bardwell. Definitely say hi to my mom. So.
All right, talk to me about this season. You guys are hovering right around the 500 mark. You've had some bad games. You've had some good games. So tell me your thoughts on the season up to this point.
I think we're just a lot of ups and downs, but I think we're having fun and all of it, and we are definitely trying to keep that 500, and I think we can still do that towards the end of the season.
All right, you have Belleville East tonight. You took care of them at their place earlier in the season. So what are you looking for out of Belleville East that might give you guys trouble tonight?
They're very aggressive, and I don't think they ever really give up. So they'll still come out fighting, and I just think if we just control ourselves and run through plays and work hard, we'll be good.
Katie Bardwell, thanks for the visit. Good luck to you in your future.
Thank you so much.
That is Katie Bardwell, number 20 for your basketball K-Hawks, number 21 for the softball K-Hawks. We'll take a break here on the LC's Pub pregame show. When we come back, we'll set the starters. Bardwell is sure to be one of them, and we'll do that in just a moment here on the K-Hawk Sports Network.
Looking for a little bite to eat in a nice, friendly establishment before heading out to a game? Look no further than LC's Pub in Caseyville. Just blocks from Collinsville High School, LC's Pub is the pub of choice for K-Hawk fans, before, after, or even during K-Hawk games. LC's Pub features a wide variety of traditional bar food like burgers and fries, chicken wings and chicken strips, appetizers like pepper jack mac and cheese bites, fried pickles, and green beans. Plus they have salads, fish, shrimp, and more. LC's Pub also features an outdoor patio, a gaming room, weekly poker tournaments, and a pool table, plus enough TVs for all the sports fans. And LC's Pub shows K-Hawk games live as well as Blues and Cardinals games. LC's Pub, 605 North Main Street in Caseyville, right across the intersection from All Pro Tees. Call for carry-out orders at 618-855-9007 and on Facebook at LC's Pub. LC's Pub, K-Hawk fans' pub of choice. Keep your ride shiny and clean with Extreme Details Vehicle Detailing in Collinsville. Owner Jay Merkel and his crew at Extreme Details believe in the value of community and in helping their community hold the value of their vehicles with a sharp-looking, clean ride that you and your community can be proud of. Extreme Details can handle any job, whether you drive a small car, an SUV, or even a bus or RV. No job is too big or too small at Extreme Details. Extreme Details offers scratch and oxidation removal, no matter what you drive. cars, trucks, motorcycles, boats, and more. Plus, Extreme Details can handle fleet vehicles for you and your company. Call Jay and the gang at Extreme Details at 618-977-1224. Check for periodic specials on the Extreme Details Facebook page. Put the shine in your ride with Extreme Details, 618-977-1224. Lakeside Roofing in Collinsville. Let the professionals at Lakeside Roofing protect your most important investment, your home or business. Have the elements taken a toll on your roof system? Notice a leaking roof? Maybe it's time for a free roof inspection. Regular maintenance can extend the life of your roofing system by 10 years or more. Lakeside Roofing is your winning team for commercial and residential roofing systems. Lakeside All-Star professionals have installed, repaired, and maintained hundreds of roofs on both sides of the river. Call Lakeside Roofing today at 618-344-2800 in Collinsville or 314-241-5253 or online at lakesideroofing.com. Choose experience, choose Lakeside. Looking for a new place to catch the game with a cold drink and some great food? Look no further than 1101 Bar and Grill in Caseyville. 1101 Bar and Grill features pizza, burgers, wraps, and salads, plus 7 large screen TVs to catch the latest Kahok games and all of the pro sports across the spectrum, and all the college football and basketball you can handle. 1101 Bar and Grill in Caseyville, 1101 Caseyville Road, right across the street from Kahok Stadium. Call 1101 Bar and Grill for carryout orders at 618-223-1332.
And once again, we welcome you back to Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium here at Collinsville High School. Todd Duke is my name, Lori Billy on the other microphone, and we will talk to her in just a moment. But first, your starters. We begin with Belleville East. You will find on the floor Ari Brierton. She is a junior. I don't have heights for all of the girls. Matter of fact, only like 4 of them. Madison Hunter, a 5'7 sophomore, will join Ari Brierton, as well as Taylor Smith, a 5'7 sophomore, Abby Moore, a freshman, and Deja Smith, a 5'7 junior. For Collinsville, Ella Guerrero gets the start tonight. She is a 5'5 senior. Katie Bardwell, our featured guest in the pregame interview, a 5'9 senior. Carson Mode, the 5'10 junior. Talisha Gilmore, the 6'1 junior. And Denasia Willis, the 5'10 junior. And we say a very good evening to one Ms. Lori Billy, the former Lady Kahok head coach. How you doing, dear?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic.
Great.
Recovered from the Prairie Farms Holiday Basketball Tournament?
I did. Yeah, it was a long 3 days, but it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was. It is a lot of fun, but it's very tiring.
It is. Very much so, yeah.
But that's okay because we enjoy it, and it's a lot of fun. And the competition was great. Obviously, Collinsville winning the championship was a lot of fun.
It was an amazing game.
It was. It was a very good game and a very good tournament. I enjoyed it. All right, so you're very familiar with Collinsville versus Belleville East. You played them a lot when you were the head coach. They've kind of gone on a little bit of a downturn over the last few years, and that happens in programs.
It does. It really does. And, Amanda's an amazing coach. She's been with them, I heard you say, 10 years, which is unbelievable that it's been that long. But she'll take her time with them, and she'll work with them and get them to where she wants them. And you just, like you said, you have those years where you lose some kids, and you gotta rebuild.
Yeah.
So that's what she's doing.
Well, we have some girls on our team that are making some noise in all the St. Louis area. Talisha Gilmore, second most points in all of the St. Louis area with 324. Elena Kraus with Oakville has 360. She's in first. And a three-way tie for Talisha for the number 2 spot in rebounds with 180. Demija Bolds of O'Fallon leads that category. Just one more rebound than Talisha with 181. Ella Guerrero, number 10 in the three-point department with 38. Number 1 in that category with 52 is Marley Ogden with Civic Memorial. So you notice the ones that I pointed out here, everybody that I talked about is from the 618. What does that say about basketball over here?
Absolutely, and I've said that for years. We are the toughest area, toughest conference south of Chicago, and that absolutely sums it up right there. Those 3 girls, they don't surprise me with those stats.
No, not at all. And before it's all said and done, I believe Talisha Gilmore is going to be number 1 as far as Collinsville Kahok history is concerned in a couple of different categories. 3-point shot by Ella Guerrero misses. We're underway. Collinsville out there in the white uniforms, trimmed in purple down the sides and along the bottoms of the shorts. They have the word Kahawks written across their fronts of their jerseys in purple, as well as their numbers being in purple. And a foul will send Denasia Willis to the free throw line, where she is 6 of 18 so far on the year. And I say so far like it's just beginning, but we're over halfway through now.
Absolutely, you are. Yeah, you know, you were talking about the stats. Talisha's getting pretty close to 1,000 points, I believe.
Yep.
And I look at the kids that I had. Katie Knudsen just barely missed it. And it goes to show you she missed a good chunk of her sophomore year. And that makes a difference. You know, Talisha's been able to play for 4 full years, and that's really good.
So Willis misses both of her free throw shots, and in the corner, a three-pointer by Abby Moore will start the scoring. Belleville East goes up. Collinsville now trying to answer. We're only 30 seconds into this first quarter, so plenty of time left to go. There's a pass all the way over onto the deep wing by the near sideline to Guerrero, and then that ball gets knocked out of bounds by the young lady who just hit the three-pointer, Abby Moore.
Yeah, we got to get a little cleaner here. We're just kind of tossing the ball around, and we got to work on our passing and make sure we're pretty accurate. They're going to be tough.
Yeah, that's one of the bugaboos for this Collinsville team right there.
Yep.
Turnovers.
Turnovers.
Yep.
Yeah, you got to limit that, especially against a quick Belleville East team. They're going to be athletic. I can promise you that.
All right, here comes Deja Smith. She'll throw the ball back over toward the free throw line for Andrea Trice Hall, who was not listed as a starter but is in there already. She is a 5'6" sophomore. Collinsville will pick up the loose ball to Gilmore at the free throw line. Takes the shot, good for 2. Collinsville's on the board.
Yeah, they got to get the ball into her. There's quite a mismatch inside, and she's got to be able to put the ball in the hole for us.
6:45 left to play here in this opening quarter. That ball will will go to Collinsville. So each team now with 1 turnover, 3-2 in favor of Belleville East, and the inbound pass will be triggered by Ella Guerrero. We got to visit with her a couple of weeks ago. And so far, so good on the senior interviews, man. All these girls are very nice and very respectful and have a lot of nice things to say about one another and the program.
I have said it like I can't repeat it enough. We have great kids. We've always had great kids. I'm so proud of the program and the kids that we have here in Collinsville, and I wish we could get people out to support them even more than they do. You know, we got good kids, really good kids. I'm very proud of them.
Collinsville turned the ball over. Belleville East returns the favor, and Collinsville will begin another ascent into the offensive zone. Here is Bardwell over to Mode. Mode will send it into the paint for Gilmore. Gilmore, an off-balance shot off the high part of that glass and just would not fall in. The rebound belongs to the Lancers, and here once again is Abby Moore. Moore with a little underhand shot. That one falls in, and all 5 points for Belleville East right now belongs to the freshman Abby Moore. She's a freshman.
Yeah, I had heard about her, and yeah, she's something to watch. Talisha's really got to go at the basket. She kind of faded away on that, and that threw her shot off.
Here is Guerrero, Collinsville's three-point specialist, so to speak. Outside, she'll launch another three-pointer, and that one's good.
That's good, yeah. Good ball movement there, like the inside-outside against the zone, and did a good job of looking for an open shot.
I've never seen a ball spin so much in midair than her three-point shot.
Absolutely. I tried to fix it when she first walked in the door here, and I thought, it's going in. What am I trying to fix?
Yeah. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Absolutely. Sometimes that's just the way it looks.
Yeah. Here is Carson Mode. Mode will send it all the way over back to Guerrero. Guerrero was wide open for a 3, but takes it into the perimeter and takes a shot that won't fall, and the rebound belongs to Belleville East. Here comes Smith. Smith will zigzag her way up court and throw it across the line now to Hunter. Hunter in front of the Kahawk bench. Dribbles, picks it up, and gives it back over to Smith. Smith deep out over on that right wing. Gives it up in the slot area, and that is Trice Hall. She'll move into the paint and throw it into the corner. Almost threw it over the head of Brierton. Another three-point try there by Moore. That one missed the bucket and missed everything. And ending up with the rebound are the Lancers. Smith will throw it back over in the corner. Trice Moore will dribble away just outside the paint and take a hand to the face inadvertently. And first foul is going to belong to Carson Mode.
Yeah, we got to definitely work on rebounding. We're struggling with boxing out and hitting somebody and being able to get a board. They get too many chances there.
Inbound pass coming in from Brierton, and she'll throw it all the way back to midcourt, and it's saved, but saved to Collinsville, so a turnover after a bad pass, and right underneath the basket, there is Denasia Willis. She'll have her first 2 points of the game after missing 2 free throws earlier.
Yeah,
and
she forgot the rule there.
Yeah, Collinsville goes up 7-5. Here is Smith all the way over into the corner for Hunter. Hunter got around Guerrero, puts up a shot that's just a big old rainbow, and it falls down right into the hands of Katie Bardwell. That's the 5th turnover already for Belleville East. Here comes Mode. Mode, no look pass, and she'll throw it away too.
Yeah, they missed connections there. I saw what she was looking at, but Denasia, I don't think she read it and didn't move to the basket quick enough. Those turnovers, the Belleville East, they're committing, it's going to be a benefit for us. We hope that continues, but we got to take advantage of it when they do it.
I also got to calm down on our own turnovers too, because right now we've got 3.
Yeah.
Lily Carlisle, the 5'5 junior, checks into the game and takes the place of Carson Mode. Here once again is the freshman Abby Moore. Moore will dump it off to Trice Hall. She gets a little trapped over there by Lily Carlisle, and then they give it to Smith, and Smith over to Brierton. Brierton tries to enter from the right wing, not a lot of room, and a hop, skip, and a jump later, and then a foul by Gilmore, and that will give us another free throw shooter.
I got a bar in my way here. I'm not sure if she caught her on the arm or got around her. That was hard to see.
At the free throw line is Andrea Trice Hall. Andrea on the year 39.6% from the free throw line, 19 of 48 coming in, and she misses the first one. So far we've had 3 free throw shots and no one can make one.
Let's keep that up.
Yeah.
At least for East.
I didn't realize I had that turned up.
I was wondering what that noise was.
Yeah, that's I got the boys game on my phone, on the one I do my interviews with, and I forgot to turn it back down afterwards. So Steven Stock and Matt Clark were in the distance taking care of some play-by-play.
I thought that was it, but I wasn't quite sure.
Collinsville up 16-8 in the second quarter, so they're well ahead of our game. We had a kind of a long JV game. Collinsville won 48-39. Carly Call with the leading point in that game for Collinsville with 15. Matter of fact, she was the only Lady Kahok in double digits in that JV game. Collinsville led in every quarter, so really not much of a problem there for the JV Lady Kahawks. And now the varsity Lady Kahawks are going to see if they can perform the sweep here tonight. Out to the slot it goes to Brierton. Over onto the wing for Moore. Back to Brierton. Into the corner. Hunter. And a block by Talisha Gilmore.
Big block.
That's another category she's going to have her say in as far as the top 5 are concerned in Kahawk history. Here is a pass out to Willis. Now over to Bardwell. Bardwell on the right wing. Into the corner now for Guerrero. Back over to Bardwell. And then it's shoved out of bounds by Moore.
They've got to get the ball inside to her. That mismatch is huge.
She towers over those two girls.
She towers over those kids. Got to take advantage of that. Yeah, we have a picture of her with Raven Berry because she broke Raven's record for, I think it was most blocks in a season.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got that picture. Hopefully we can get another one where she breaks even more records.
Yeah, she's got a chance to set a few of them. Here is a 3-point shot by Mode. That misses the mark. Rebound belongs to the Lancers, and the Lady Lancers bring it on up. Here once again is Trice Hall. Just outside the lane, takes the shot, no good. Collinsville picks up the rebound, and the Kahawks bring it back up.
Great job by Lily. Great job by Lily. She stopped that.
Yeah, that one's going to go too far.
Yeah.
Ashley Giannini checked into the game, and she was supposed to be the recipient of that pass, but that went well past her.
Sure did.
Collinsville's 4th turnover.
Cut down on those.
That's a must. Here is Brierton for the Lancers. Brierton sends it over to Trice Hall. And back into Brierton, but Giannini steps in front of that one. And Collinsville heads back the other way. Here's Guerrero, little wait and see, and off the glass, good for 2. Guerrero now up to 5.
It's a great
9 to
play.
5.
Great read on her part. Stop and let the defense just go on by.
Got to have a little patience in this game sometime.
You sure do.
Here is Smith with an arching 3-point shot. That misses the mark. Rebound belongs to Belleville East. They try to put it back up, won't fall in. And now a loose ball picked up by Smith, and she travels with it.
Absolutely. Took about 7 steps.
Yeah, I know it was a bunch. I think she tried to shoot, and the ball never left her hands, and she hit the ground and took about 3 steps.
Just kept going.
Yeah.
Motion moved her.
Yeah. Bardwell will check back in. Carlisle will go out, and Mode will inbound, and Guerrero really wasn't looking, and that's a turnover, but you know what?
Then we got another one.
Belleville East just gives it right back. Here is Bardwell. Bardwell up across the logo, over to Giannini. Giannini on the left wing, back over to the right side for Guerrero. Guerrero back out top of the key for Bardwell. Back over on the left side, another 3-point shot by Mode. That misses. She's 0 for 2 from beyond the 3-point stripe, and the rebound came out, and Belleville East picks it up if they can just hold on to it. Here is Moore on the outside now, getting the ball over to Audrey King, who's into the game for the first time. That's her over in the corner at the end of the Kahawk bench. Over to Moore. Moore with a hop, skip, and a jump. That should have been a travel as well.
Absolutely should have been a travel.
And
She carried it.
Gilmore had her hands on the ball for a moment, but couldn't quite keep it and missed that rebound opportunity. And there is 2 points for Taylor Smith, her first 2 points of the game. 9-7, Collinsville up by 2, 1:10 left to play here in this first quarter. Here is Bardwell for Collinsville. All the way across the line over on the near sideline. No look, one-arm pass. Gilmore off the glass. And Talisha Gilmore picks up her 4th point, and Collinsville is back out front by 4.
Yeah, Belleville East just cannot handle her. They've got to get the ball inside and let her do some work.
Under a minute to go here in this opening quarter. Belleville East with the ball, Collinsville with the lead. Here is Abby Moore. Moore gives it up to Smith. Smith out to the top of the key, over onto the far side wing now for Brierton. Brierton back over to the left wing now for Smith, or excuse me, yeah, that is Taylor Smith. I got 2 Smiths. Smith back to Smith. Yep. And another big 3-point shot taken there by Smith. That one misses the mark. Collinsville pulls down the rebound. And here is Katie Bardwell. Bardwell across the line into the perimeter. She'll pop it from about 8 feet out, and it's good for 2.
Take that.
You didn't like that shot, though, did you?
Well, no. I was thinking we need to run a little clock. But ball goes in, and we'll take the 2 points.
Yeah, I agree. Here is Belleville East probably playing for the final shot.
Oh,
and over here onto this swing it goes, and out to the top of the key for Moore for 3. That one's a little bit short. Collinsville gets the rebound, but it's a little bit too late, and at the end of 1 quarter of play, 13-7 in favor of Collinsville. And now we welcome another new sponsor, Susan Smith and the Speakeasy Parlor. She is also the owner of Plan Shop Live, and we thank them for contacting us and getting them on the air for us. So big shout out to Susan Smith and the Speakeasy Parlor. We're back with quarter number 2 in just a moment on the Kahok Sports Network.
Looking for a more upscale place to have a few drinks and some great food? Look no further than the Speakeasy Parlor in Maryville. Come inside for some one-of-a-kind crafted cocktails and some elevated bar food that highlights fresh ingredients. Then, try your luck in the private slot machine room. And don't forget to check out the Speakeasy sister company, Plan Shop Live, just 3 doors down. Plan Shop Live is a health-focused lunch cafe open Tuesday through Friday from 11 to 3. Speakeasy Parlor, 2713 North Center Street in Maryville. Open 7 days a week with happy hour specials during the week from 5 to 7 p.m. Speakeasy Parlor in Maryville, 618-205-3540.
And once again, we welcome you back to Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium. My name's Todd Duke, former Lady Kahok head coach Lori Billy on the other microphone. Glad that you are with us. After 1 quarter of play, 13-7 in favor of Collinsville, and with about 4.5 minutes to go at Belleville East, Collinsville has a slim 1-point lead on the boys' side, 18-17. Everybody's gunning for those Kahawks now.
Yeah. You know, you get a target on your back.
Oh, yeah.
You're as good as we are, and they're coming to get you. They want to beat you.
That is right. Here is Moore, and Moore will give it back over to Trice Hall. She goes into the perimeter. Bardwell tried to save the loose ball, but she ended up stepping on the purple stripe over here on the baseline, and Belleville East will get the ball back, and the inbound pass will come from Taylor Smith. Smith looks, finds Trice Hall. She'll dribble right into the paint. Get that out of here, says Carson Mode. That was one of those blocks that made noise.
It did.
Carson gives it over to Willis. Outside now to Carlisle. Now to Guerrero. Guerrero into the corner for Mode. Mode all the way back out deep on that left wing. Now Mode with another 3-point shot. That one's a little bit too long, and Carson is 0 for 3 from beyond the 3-point stripe.
She's struggling a little bit, shooting it from her hip. It almost looks like her hand's kind of cocked down too low. Needs to bring it up a little bit.
There is Moore over to Brierton. Brierton with a one-arm shovel pass over to Trice Hall. Hall gets watched by Lily Carlisle. Carlisle, man, I wouldn't want to deal with her in my face.
Nope. She's a
tenacious.
Demon with defense. I love to watch that kid on the floor on defense. She just doesn't quit.
There is Trice Hall into the corner now for Smith. Smith all the way back out front for Brierton, almost overthrew her. And now a run through the lane by King. Turnaround shot, no good. Falls right down into the hands of Katie Bardwell. Mode gets the ball from Bardwell and brings it across the Kahok logo. Deep over into the corner. Here is Guerrero for 3. That one just skips across the rim. And the rebound knocked out of bounds by Collinsville. So the Lady Kahawks will turn the ball over for the 6th time. And now Collinsville 1 for 6 from beyond the 3-point stripe. Lancers are 1 for 5.
Could be the air. It's heavy air. Let's call it that.
On the far side wing, that is Smith with the ball. She dribbles it off of her knee and almost lost it, but instead gives it up now for Hunter. Into the corner, Brierton. She takes a three-point shot. That misses everything. Lily Carlisle is the one who brings it down, and a whistle ensues after that. We have a timeout on the floor, so we'll step aside and take a timeout as well, and we'll be back here in just a moment on the Kahok Sports Network.
Your home is where you feel happy, safe, and secure. So if you see signs of foundation problems like cracks or uneven floors, worrying is natural, and getting it fixed is crucial. Woods Basement Systems understands. We've been solving foundation worries since Nikes. Woods experts have the training and equipment to make permanent repairs. So stop worrying, because with Woods, it's fixed forever. Foundation problems don't get better with time, they get better with Woods, the all things basement-y experts. Call or go to woodsbasementsystems.com today.
Back here at Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium, Todd Duke and Lori Billy with you. 13-7 remains our score. No scoring yet so far here in this second quarter.
Yeah, we got to do a better job of, taking when we get a chance to get the ball back on a steal or a turnover, we're just not converting to points.
Yeah, you got to get those points off those turnovers. If they're going to give you
Absolutely.
turnovers, you got to score off of them.
You do.
Here is Mode. Why not try another three-pointer?
Get
That
in
one
there.
falls.
Get in there. Atta girl.
Man, I didn't know if that one was going to go in or not, but it ended up going in.
Shooters roll.
Yeah. Got the shooters bounce straight up into the air and straight through the back. I didn't even hardly see the netting move.
No, I don't think it did.
Here is King. King will launch another three-point shot. That one's well off the mark, and the ball all the way back out. Collinsville's going to collect another rebound, and they'll bring it back up, and Willis off the glass. Can't get it to fall.
She was almost backwards.
I know.
That was crazy.
That ball hung out on that rim for a good 5 seconds.
Her motion was going the wrong direction, and somehow she got her body twisted around and
made my back hurt.
Whew.
5:42 left to
call
play.
Dr. McCluskey after that.
I'm telling you. Guerrero with the inbound pass to Willis, and Willis gets ran into by Smith, but somehow manages to get the ball back. Now outside to Mode. Mode deep on the right wing into the corner for Guerrero. She thought about taking that three. Throws it all the way to the other side for Bardwell. Bardwell kicks it outside for Mode. Now she'll launch another three and almost got that one, but that one ends up hitting that non-working shot clock up there, and that's out of bounds. So Collinsville will turn the ball over for the 7th time.
Shot clock. It's going to be an interesting transition.
Yeah. They really need to do it after that Edwardsville game. I'm like, come on. That was horrible to watch. I saw a couple people leave in disgust after they held the ball for 2.5 minutes.
Right.
Here is Smith out to Hunter. Into the corner now for King. Kicked it back out now for Smith. And Smith will dribble it all the way back out to the top of the key. We approach 5 minutes left to go here in quarter number 2. Three-point shot coming from the other Smith. That would be Taylor. That one misses the mark. Another turnover by Belleville East. Their three-point shots are missing bad. They're not even hitting anything.
No.
Net, glass, brim, nothing. Nice little turnaround jumper by Talisha Gilmore. She now has 6 points, and Collinsville goes up 18-7.
I'm going to say it all night long. Give her the ball.
Yeah, might as well.
Absolutely.
Here is Hunter.
There
Dribble
it
drive and a turnover forced there by Gilmore.
See, now right here, we've got to be able to come down and score.
Here is Bardwell over into the corner for Guerrero. She'll launch that spinning three-point shot, and it's good.
We'll take that.
Timeout called by Belleville East. It is a 60-second timeout, so we'll be back in 60 seconds as well, right after this on the Kahok Sports Network.
Got vinyl? Rich's Record Emporium in Uptown Collinsville can take care of all of your vinyl needs and more. You can peruse through thousands of records, from country to hard-to-find jazz, and classic rock is always in stock at Rich's Record Emporium. Used vinyl, new vinyl, and hard-to-find vinyl. Don't forget to check out the audio room at Rich's, where you can check out the latest in audio gear, from new top-of-the-line speakers to turntables and receivers, plus all of the accessories. Rich's has t-shirts, record cleaners, turntable needles, wall art, and so much more. If you can't find what you're looking for at Rich's, they will do their best to find it for you. Don't forget to mention seeing this ad on the Kahok Sports Network for a 10% discount at checkout. Rich's Record Emporium, 131 West Main Street in Collinsville, or call 618-795-1333 or online at richesrecordemporium.com.
Back here at Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium, Todd Duke and former head coach Lori Billy with you. And
That seems so weird.
The boys' game just went to halftime, and Collinsville has a 27-21 lead at half. We have 4:20 left here in this second quarter before we hit the halfway mark. And now we're going to have a foul. That's going to be the second one on Gilmore.
Yeah, that was a foul.
That was a little bit of a push from behind, wasn't it?
Yeah, a little bit.
I don't
Can't
think
reach
that's
over
allowed.
quite like that. No, well,
Yeah.
not so much.
Only if you can get away with it.
Then it's, yeah, that's a good thing. But, yeah.
So Gilmore will go to the bench. Giannini will come in and take her place. And there is a turnover again by Belleville East. Bless you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. There's Bardwell. Bardwell will bring it up and give it up to Mode. Mode across the way to Giannini. Now to Guerrero. Guerrero on the right wing. One bounce gives it up to Mode near that left wing. Now back out in the slot area. Giannini had her arm hit by Moore. I guess Moore was the one who knocked it out of bounds. Thought for a minute there it went off Giannini, but I figured they would have called a foul if she would hit her arm that bad to make that ball go up into the stands.
Yeah, she must have tipped the ball pretty hard.
I guess so. Here is Guerrero. Guerrero at midcourt gives it over now for Bardwell. Bardwell back over to Guerrero. Deep outside of that right wing, back over to the left side, now into the corner for Mode. Mode dumps it off for Willis. Willis tries to dump it back to Mode because she was about ready to run out of bounds with it, and that ball got tipped out of bounds by Madison Hunter for Belleville East. So Collinsville will get to keep the ball. 3:40 to go here in this first half. 21-7 in favor of Collinsville. Belleville East has yet to score a point here in this second quarter.
Let's keep it that way.
Here's Guerrero. I wouldn't mind. Here's Guerrero, right-hand dribble and a shove with that right hand.
Yeah.
Almost turned that ball over. I can't even believe that Mode actually got her hand on that ball. Over to the far side. Giannini for three-point. High arcing shot. Hits the inside of the far side of the rim and comes down for a rebound for Belleville East. Collinsville trying to play a little defense here. They do so. And a rebound belongs to Giannini. Giannini, she'll enter in over on the far side. Make that the near side. Give to Guerrero. Guerrero top of the key for Mode. Over to Bardwell. Bardwell back into the corner now for Giannini. And then Guerrero will dribble with that right hand. Throw it up underneath. Nice no-look pass to Willis. And Willis off the glass for two.
Good ball movement there. I was hoping that they'd penetrate, get inside that zone a little bit, and they sure did, and we got to score out of it. That's very good.
Into the corner now for King, standing right in front of Colin Moore, the Collinsville fourth-year head coach. One dribble and a pickup there by Smith. Out to the top of the key for Moore. She'll launch a three-point shot. That misses the mark. Rebound. That belongs to the Lancers, and the whistle belongs to Collinsville, and another foul handed out here to the Kahawks. Only their second here in this quarter. Denasia Willis will pick up her first. Only 4 fouls so far in this first half for Collinsville. Only 1 for Belleville East. At the free throw line, Audrey King. King on the year, 33.3, just 2 for 6 coming in, so not a large sample size.
That's pretty small. You know, Denasia isn't the same height as Talisha, but I think she can jump as high as Talisha can.
Oh, yeah, she's got those long legs.
She's got some leap, some hops.
Yeah.
As they say,
hops. Her hips probably come up to my chest.
Yeah.
Another try here for King, and she'll bank that one in high off the glass.
Bank's open.
First free throw tonight for Belleville East. They are 1 for 3. And here comes Collinsville. 2.5 minutes to go here in this first half. Don't forget we have the Woods Basement Systems halftime show coming up for you. Blues are playing tonight. Collinsville boys team playing tonight. And we'll try to get as much information for you as we can, but without a lot of help up here, we don't have a lot of resources to do that. Rebound belongs to Belleville East. They bring it back up, and here once again is Moore. She'll kick it outside to Brierton. Brierton over to Trice Hall. She comes in and throws the ball away. That is the 14th turnover here in this first half for Belleville East.
Wow.
That's a lot.
It'd be interesting to see how many points we have off of those turnovers. Why did you not go all the way, Kate?
Well, had plenty of room to move.
Scared me.
Yeah, that's the second time Bardwell's taken a shot that scared you.
Yeah, well, that's a nice shot for her. That elbow shot works, but layup waiting.
Here is Brierton into the paint, takes the shot. I think she was bothered a little bit by Carson Mode in that close defense. Rebound belongs to the Lancers. They'll kick it off into the corner, and a drive and a shot, no good. And Collinsville this time ends up with the rebound, but no. Willis had a foot on the line.
She sure did. Yeah, she tried. Good effort, but just hopped out of bounds a little bit. I like the fact that we got Carson playing in the middle when Talisha's on the bench, because Carson's got a good sense of rebounding, and she gets in there. She's not afraid to battle a little bit.
Here is King with a three-point shot. That misses the mark. Rebound falls right down to Willis. Collinsville, they bring the ball back up. Looking for some more points into the corner. Giannini to Bardwell. Now she's got a wide open lane off the glass. Good for 2.
See, that felt good.
Yeah.
I like that. Attack the basket. That looked good.
A 30-second timeout called by somebody. I'm not sure who.
Kimmagees.
Okay. And we'll take a 30-second break as well. We'll be back here in just a moment on the Kahok Sports Network.
Collinsville High School alumni Stacy Lauenstein, CHS class of 91, Lisa Bassetto, Sarah Sulke, and Tracy Limp, CHS class of 94, Tony Geisen, CHS class of 96, and Kevin Robinson, CHS class of 99, want to wish all of our Kahawks a great year. We look forward to cheering you on and supporting you. Work hard on the court and the field, as well as in the classroom. Remember, once a Kahawk, always a Kahawk. Hashtag Kahawk Family.
Todd Duke, Lori Billy back with you from Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium here at Collinsville High School. I didn't have a game last night, so I sat down in my basement and recorded 5 introductions for the Kahawk Hall of Fame ceremony coming up next month.
Oh.
I got to do Ken Obergfels and
Nice.
Kevin Stallings, Dominique Manley, and I'm missing somebody. The 1964-65 basketball team I did too.
Very cool. They're all going to be there, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, that'll be fun.
Yeah, I had such a good time last year.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Yeah.
Really makes you very, very proud.
Yeah. That it does. A foul called. That one's going to be against Carson Mode. That'll be her second, and that will send Abby Moore to the free throw line. Her first trip to the line so far. And 22, that's Abby Monroe. How did I get more out of that?
Monroe.
Yeah, that's what it says on my stat sheet. 50.9% from the free throw line.
She's got about a 50-50 chance.
Yeah, pretty much.
Uh-huh.
And that one
Up.
misses the mark.
Got the first one, missed the second
Yeah.
one. 50-50. Let's be smart, girls.
Collinsville picked up the rebound after the missed free throw, and here is Carlisle. Carlisle being bothered by Brierton. Bounce pass into the paint for Willis, and Carlisle gets it back, but she's fouled in the process, and I believe that one is going to go against Audrey King. And it will. First team foul here in the second, and only the second foul in this whole game for Belleville East so far. Guerrero with the inbound into the corner for Carlisle. Carlisle comes out of the corner. Dribbles her way toward the midcourt logo. Now gives it up for Giannini. Giannini very deep out on the right wing. Free throw line for Bardwell. Bardwell dribbles, bounces it back outside for Carlisle, and then back over into the corner. Back to Carlisle it goes. 30 seconds left to play here in quarter number 2. Here is Guerrero. Guerrero dribble drive with the right hand. Kicks it into the corner for Carlisle. Carlisle dribbles with that left hand. Brings it into the paint for Giannini. She got bumped into from behind. No call. Collinsville with another rebound. And they'll bring it over to Guerrero. Oh.
Oh, miscommunication
Yep.
there.
Giannini broke one
Yeah.
way and the ball went the other way. Turnover by Collinsville. And a shot and a foul is going to be called against Lily Carlisle. That'll be her first, team fourth here in the second quarter.
Yeah. That just happens. They just didn't misread each other, and I think they were trying to run it down to get the last second shot and turned it over.
Back to the free throw line is Audrey King. She went 1 for 2 from there just a little while ago. And that one's a little too hard. That was a straight arrow shot with a lot of force on it.
Saw that when it was coming off
Yeah.
her hand.
I thought it was going to bounce back to her, actually.
Yeah, could have. Caught the rim.
Felicia Gilmore will check back into the game. Carson Mode also checks back in. Giannini and Carlisle to the bench. One more shot coming up here for King. King, high off the glass. That's the second time she's done that as well. Rebound, though, belongs to the Lady Lancers, and they stay with it. High off the glass again, can't get it to go. King with the rebound, stuffed by Gilmore. And that is the way that quarter number 2 comes to a close. Time now for the halftime show. Brought to you by my good friends at Woods Basement Systems, all things basementy. Woods Basement Systems, working to keep homes dry since 1986. Woods Basement Systems, you can give them a call at their Collinsville headquartered office there at 618-708-4055. 27-9 in favor of Collinsville here at halftime. The Woods Basement Systems halftime show comes your way next on the Kahok Sports Network.
Just because we're adults doesn't mean we don't have toys, am I right? If your adult toys consist of boats, campers, or RVs, then you need to call the GASA storage team of professionals. Winter weather in the Midwest can be quite harsh, and finding a place to properly store those expensive toys for winter can be just as rough as a Midwest winter. That's where the GASA storage team comes in, with outdoor self-storage and covered storage for your toys. They even have tractor-trailer parking, conveniently located at Horseshoe Lake Road and 111 in Pontoon Beach. GASA Storage, for the safe storage of all of your toys. Contact the GASA Storage team, gasastorage@gmail.com, or call today, GASA Storage Team, 618-797-6100. Collinsville Barbecue Supply, home of Code 3 Spices, is first responder owned by proud Kahok alums. Located at 1966 Vandalia, Collinsville Barbecue Supply is your one-of-a-kind barbecue headquarters that focuses on everything barbecue and cooking, providing the best American-made barbecue grills, in-person class instruction, smokers, rubs, sauces, accessories, and cooking expertise from professional barbecue experts, including an in-house chef and pitmaster. Code 3 Spices provides award-winning sauces and rubs that supports our nation's first responder and military organizations that focus on the fallen, suicide prevention, and PTSD awareness. Stop on by, see the guys at Collinsville Barbecue Supply for all of your cooking and grilling needs. Collinsville Barbecue Supply, home of the 4-time world champion Patriot Sauce. Learn more about their products and mission in giving back to those who serve at collinsvillebarbecue.com or call 618-855-8855.
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from other coaches, teachers, and mentors. Jason Ragg, your Benjamin F. Edwards financial advisor, understands this. That's why Jason Ragg is a proud supporter of your Collinsville Kahawks and the Kahawk Sports Network, as well as the Kahawk Educator of the Month Award. For all of your investment needs, see financial advisor and investment vice president Jason Ragg at the Benjamin F. Edwards office in Edwardsville at 1012 Plummer Drive, or call Jason Ragg at 618-307-7048, or visit benjaminfedwards.com. Benjamin F. Edwards, members SIPC.
We love to have you come work for the City of Collinsville. We have many positions available, from seasonal jobs to full-time opportunities in many of our departments. From police and fire to Gateway Center, Parks and Recreation, and City Hall. Our employees enjoy great benefits like comprehensive medical plans, paid time off, tuition reimbursement, and more. Visit the city's website, collinsvilleil.org, to apply and learn more about working for the City of Collinsville.
All Pro Tees in Caseyville is your place for custom apparel and has been for over 20 years now. Why? All Pro Tees can handle any size project, big or small, and they specialize in large group orders. At All Pro Tees, quality is number one on their list of priorities, as is evident by their excellent service staff. Did we mention All Pro Tees has over 20 years of experience? They can even help with fundraisers and event merchandising for your group. And of course, All Pro Tees is your destination for everything Collinsville Kahawks. So for all of your apparel needs, for civic groups, sports teams, business outings, or even a family reunion, your apparel needs stop at All Pro Tees. All Pro Tees in Caseyville at 2240 South Morrison Avenue. Online at allprotees.com. Right across the street from Kahawk Stadium. All Pro Tees, 618-344-2200.
And once again, we welcome you back into the Woods Basement Systems halftime show here on the Kahawk Sports Network. Halftime here, 27-9 in favor of Collinsville. Kahawks had a 13-7 lead at the end of one quarter of play. They parlayed that 6-point lead and blossomed it up to an 18-point lead after outscoring Belleville East in that second quarter, 14-2. The 2 points for the Lady Lancers came from the free throw line, where they are 2 for 8, so that's saying something right there. And Collinsville has that 27-9 lead. Leading scorer right now is Ella Guerrero with 8, 6 points apiece for Katie Bardwell and Talisha Gilmore, 4 points for Denasia Willis, and 3 for Carson Mode. Leading scorer for Belleville East is Abby Monroe with her 6 points, 2 points for Taylor Smith and 1 point for Audrey King. Rebound battle being won by Collinsville at 13-12. Turnovers, Belleville East has 14, so the Lady Lancers have more turnovers than they do rebounds. Collinsville has 8 turnovers themselves. Kahawks are 3 of 9 from beyond the three-point stripe, while Belleville East is 1 of 10. And Collinsville is 0 for 2 from the free throw line, while I mentioned Belleville East is 2 for 8. Scores that we have for you. How about a Blues score? 3-1 against the New York Rangers in the second period. Brandon Saad has a goal, and Jordan Cairo has 2 goals. And during that game, Colton Pareko now has moved past Bobby Plager for third all-time in games played by a Blues defenseman. And going on in Belleville East right now, they are almost halfway through the third quarter in the boys' game, and Collinsville clinging to a 2-point lead at 32-30. That's going to do it for the Woods Basement Systems halftime show. And again, I'll remind you, if you have some water in your house, that's not a good thing, so you might want to give Woods Basement Systems a call. They can probably help you out with that problem. Woods Basement Systems, their Collinsville location, 618-708-4055. Second half action, that's what we have coming up for you next on the Kahok Sports Network.
The Collinsville Education Association is a proud supporter of KahawkSports.com and the Kahok Sports Network. The CEA is your partner as they work to ensure quality education for our children. The CEA advocates excellence and equity in public education and represent over 400 educators in 11 schools in both Madison and St. Clair counties. For more information, you can visit the Collinsville Education Association's Facebook page or the CEA's website at collinsvillecea.org. Pack Mail of Collinsville, locally owned and operated by Ryan Combs. Pack Mail can ship anything, anywhere. They treat you like a neighbor because, well, you are a neighbor. Pack Mail offers shipping materials and containers, private mailboxes, as well as climate-controlled self-storage. Visit Pack Mail at 407 Beltline Road in Collinsville. Online, WeShipSt.Louis.com or call Pack Mail at 346-4884.
Are you in need of a new mailbox to go with your new home? How about a new mailbox to replace your old one? Look no further than Big Dick's Brick Mailboxes in Collinsville. From economy to custom, Big Dick's Brick Mailboxes can create a mailbox that suits your needs. Big Dick's Brick Mailboxes is licensed and insured. They use only high-quality materials and offer a satisfaction guarantee policy. Big Dick's Brick Mailboxes can also make your very own axe throwing set, hanging or standing. Whether you need that axe throwing set or a new mailbox, you need Big Dick's Brick Mailboxes in Collinsville. For more information, get a hold of Big Dick's Brick Mailboxes at 618-680-0208 or online at needanewmailbox.com.
Herald Square and Cold Herald, 2 great additions to the Collinsville landscape. Next to the Old Herald Brewery and Distillery, Herald Square is a new outdoor multi-use event space in Collinsville. Concerts, fun and games, farmer markets, and so much more. Herald Square, a great space for Collinsville's future. And, just off the square's turf, Cold Herald, old-fashioned scooped ice cream gelato, house-made recipes, and premium-sourced product. If you're over 21, ask about the good stuff at Cold Herald. Watch Collinsville grow. Herald Square and Cold Herald, 2 great new additions, only in Collinsville, Illinois.
No one likes a dirty house. It's work that almost no one wants to do. Why not get someone to do that work for you? Kara Gray with Rags to Riches Cleaning Service would love to take that task off your to-do list. Kara is a homegrown Collinsville High School graduate and the owner of Rags to Riches. From floors to ceilings, from baseboards to light fixtures, Rags to Riches can clean them all. No job is too big or too small. Call Kara Gray at Rags to Riches Cleaning Service to schedule a free estimate today at 618-979-9634 or visit Rags to Riches Cleaning Service on Facebook.
We love to have you come work for the city of Collinsville. We have many positions available, from seasonal jobs to full-time opportunities in many of our departments. From police and fire to Gateway Center, Parks and Recreation, and City Hall. Our employees enjoy enjoy great benefits like comprehensive medical plans, paid time off, tuition reimbursement, and more. Visit the city's website, collinsvilleil.org, to apply and learn more about working for the City of Collinsville.
And once again, we welcome you back to Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium. We're underway here in quarter number 3. Top of the key, Briarton with a shot. That won't fall, and it'll end up going out of bounds. And my name is Todd Duke, former Lady Kahok head coach Lori Billy on the other microphone. And, Coach, I think we just need to kind of do the same things we were doing in the first half, except not turn the ball over 8 times.
Right. That second quarter was huge. We just shut them down. They didn't score offensively. They scored twice from the free throw line for 2 points, so we got to do more of that.
Yep, 3-point shots are not falling here for the Lady Lancers. They're now 1 of 11. Collinsville picks up the rebound, and the Kahawks bring it back up. Here is Bardwell. Bardwell gets it over into the corner now for Guerrero. She'll drive, dump it off in the paint, off the glass, good for 2 for Gilmore.
All night. Do that all night long. They can't stop her.
Lionel Richie.
Yeah, all night long.
There you go.
No, she's a force.
Briarton with a bounce pass on the wing to Monroe. And Monroe shoves it over into the corner now for Smith. Smith gives it up, and all the way back out front will go Hunter with a 3-point shot, and another missed 3-pointer there by Belleville East. This time they get their own rebound. They'll bring it back into the paint, kick it back out, and she'll give it another try. That one's thought it was gonna be an air ball.
I did too.
And
the way it looked.
Denasia Willis had her hands on the rebound, then it got poked out. Another 3-point try by Belleville East. They can't find any rhythm from the 3-point stripe.
Well, this is where we got to step up our game. We just cannot let them have this many chances.
Oh, man, another rebound by Belleville East after a missed opportunity by Collinsville. Here's a dribble drive baseline by Smith. She'll take a shot. That one falls a little short, and then she'll just put the ball right in Gilmore's hands.
I'll take it this time.
Yeah.
Enough of this stuff.
Screw that rebound stuff. I'm just going to take the ball from you.
Right. That's why she's leading the area.
Here is Guerrero. Guerrero over to Mode. Mode in front of her own bench. Back over this way now for Bardwell. She'll launch one from almost a 3-point shot. That one hits off the rim and then hits the shot
standard
clock.
The standard,
well,
whatever it is.
That little bar coming down holding up the basket. Well, Belleville East is now taking a 38-35 lead in that boys game at Belleville East, and they are in the third quarter with a couple of minutes left. So we'll keep an eye on that one as we bring you this one here. Here is Briarton, kicked it back out to Monroe. Monroe does a little sidestep and takes the shot, but it hit the bottom of the rim, comes down, and now we're going to have a foul called. That one's going to go against Madison Hunter. Belleville East only had 2 fouls in that whole first half.
What did we have?
We had 2, 4, 6.
6?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, yeah.
Still not bad.
It's not terrible. They're letting them play a little bit, which is good.
Yeah.
I said something to Gary Gustafson when he was here for the tournament. I was standing next to him watching the game, and I said, somebody got a foul, and it was a hard one. And I said, that's a foul in a girls' game. And then the next one was like nothing. They called nothing, and I go, and that's a foul in a girls' game. Sometimes you got to let them play. And he laughed. He thought it was pretty funny. But it's, they're girls. I get it, but they're tough.
Bardwell banks one off the glass after a second try. And Collinsville stretches that lead to 31-9. And now Ashley Giannini going to be called for a foul, I believe. It's going to go against Giannini, but he's looking at Gilmore, isn't he? Yep. We're going to give it to Gilmore, and Gilmore is going to pick up her third. Inbound pass all the way on the baseline by Taylor Smith. Smith throws it into the corner, and another 3-point try, and there's a 3-point shot by Madison Hunter. That's their first shot from the floor since the first quarter.
Yeah.
31-12, Collinsville is up. Here is Guerrero. Guerrero dribbles once, gives it over to Bardwell. Bardwell over on the left wing, gives it back out deep outside now for Guerrero to Gilmore. Gilmore top of the key, throws it into the corner. Giannini with a dribble drive, and she picked it up quickly. And now a pass into the paint for Gilmore. Has that ball knocked out of her hands. Giannini finds it over to Guerrero. Guerrero over to Bardwell, back outside to Guerrero. And a 3-point try skips over the rim. Gilmore gets the rebound and then gets shoved from behind. I believe that one's going to go against Madison Hunter.
We need to, like I said earlier, we need to clean up our passing a little bit. We seem a little soft on passes. They're going to step in and read the passing lane. They're going to steal those balls. So we got to cut that chance down. But also, we get the ball inside. That's a good shot. Talisha gets a good rebound, goes right back up with it. I think we, inside is our game right now.
54.7% from the free throw line for Talisha this year. 117 shots from the free throw line. That was number 118. That's a lot of free throws.
She's going to have that.
Yeah.
She's in that spot.
Well,
for
I
a
noticed
reason.
that every time they throw the ball into the paint to Gilmore, she immediately gets double teamed.
Oh, yeah, triple. That they're going to try to take her away as much as they can.
Gilmore, one more shot coming up her way, and she'll miss that one.
Ooh. Completely.
Carson Mode will check back in. Gilmore, with her 3 fouls, will go to the bench just in case they need her in the fourth. 4:28 left to play here in the third. 32-12 in favor of Collinsville. Here is Brierton. Brierton bounces a pass over to Monroe. Monroe into the corner now for Smith. Smith kind of does that sideways dribble thing once again, and then just outside the lane, a little shot taken there by Ari Brierton. That's her first points of this night, 32-14. Collinsville still out front. Here's Guerrero. Guerrero crosses the line at the logo, gives it up to Mode, back to Guerrero. That's poked out of bounds by Brierton. She tried to save it, but if she would have, I believe that Guerrero was going to be the first one there to grab it.
Yeah, I didn't like that look. She knew it was coming. She was quick. She stepped right in and poked the ball out of there.
And inbound pass being triggered by Mode, and that's poked out again by Brierton.
Yeah, we got to get some movement. Get a screen and be able to come off a screen and catch the ball.
So we'll move from the baseline to the sideline, right in front of Amanda Bauer. Katie Bardwell will inbound, does so to Guerrero. And Guerrero does the crossover dribble, top of the key, gives it up for Mode. Mode, right-hand dribble, gives it up now for Bardwell. Bardwell immediately gets hassled by one of the Lady Lancers, and here's Guerrero again. Brierton shadowing her the whole way. Mode, left open in the corner, good for 2. That's a nice little shot.
That's her shot. That's a good spot for her. She's comfortable there, and it's a pretty good odds it's going in from there.
Monroe for 3. That one hits the inside of the rim and comes down for Willis to grab.
No!
Oh. And another turnover, but can they turn it into points? That's knocked out of bounds. And the Lancers will get to keep the ball.
Got to take care of the ball there.
End of the second period over at the Enterprise Center. 3-1 in favor of your St. Louis Blues over the Rangers. The Rangers.
That's a good lead.
Yeah. Let's hope they can hold it.
Yeah.
Inbound pass coming in from Taylor Smith. Smith gets it and then gives it away. Nice little job there by Lily Carlisle to step in front of the would-be recipient of that pass, and then Taylor Smith picks up her second foul and her team's third.
Right place at the right time for Lily. She got her hand in there and got a good steal out of that.
So they've already surpassed their amounts of fouls in the first half, did the Lancers. Here is Guerrero. She'll drive all the way down, have that ball knocked out. And coming back the other way with it are the Lancers. And now we're going to have Carlisle with a foul to the young lady who just fouled her, Taylor Smith.
That's
and Carlisle
foul.
will pick up her second.
That's a good foul. Stop the ball. They didn't score. Take the ball out of bounds. Give them the possession.
Collinsville up by 20 points, 34-14. 3:03 left to play here in quarter number 3. Inbound pass comes in. And over onto the wing, Monroe with another three-point shot. That one was an air ball, and that'll fall down right into the hands of Bardwell. Bardwell working the ball back up to Mode. Mode gives it over to Guerrero. Guerrero back to Bardwell in the corner. Katie out front now for Guerrero once again. Guerrero backs up and then gives it up at the free throw line.
Oh.
That was could have been Willis, and she tries a reverse layup that won't work. That ball is knocked out of bounds, and they're going to say that Willis was the last one to touch it, although it could have made an argument that Brierton was the one who pushed it out of bounds. But
I think it was. Based on Coach Moore's reaction, I'm going to say it was our ball, then they missed it. But when you're up 20, you don't want to stir the pot too much.
Yeah. Into the corner. Here comes Hunter with a three-point shot. That's another air ball. And this time it's saved by Belleville East, so they'll get to keep it at least from the free throw line. Shot taken there by Smith, no good. And this time the rebound belongs to Collinsville. Kahawks bring it up. Here is Lily Carlisle. Carlisle, she'll cut across the Collinsville Kahawk logo here at midcourt. 2 minutes to go here in quarter number 3. Over to Guerrero. Ella, she'll head back to midcourt and then reverse direction. Monroe following her the whole way. And now in front of the scorer's table, Guerrero with that left-hand dribble, gives it up now for Bardwell. Into the corner, Mode, and that one's good.
Very nice. Again, great spacing for her, good shot.
1:40 to go here in quarter number 3. Here is Ari Brierton. Brierton gets it out onto the far side wing for Smith. A drive, and excuse me, that wasn't Smith, that was Hunter. Smith just scored that one off the glass. 36-16. Collinsville still out front by 20. 1:25 to go here in the third quarter. Here is Carson Mode once again into the paint. Willis high off the glass, and that's good for 2.
Great look by Carson. That was a great catch. She goes right back up, goes up strong, knocks the ball down. I like that.
Brierton to Monroe. Monroe kind of got away with a travel there.
That was a travel, yeah, for sure.
Well, Collinsville gets the ball back anyway after a forceful rebound there by Willis. Over to Mode. Mode comes across the midcourt stripe, gets it over to Bardwell. Bardwell, one dribble, picks it up, gives it to Guerrero. Guerrero started at the free throw line, will back her way out. 50 seconds left to play here in quarter number 3.
Let's hope this goes better than last quarter when we turn the ball over.
Yeah. Guerrero cuts across the headdress of the Kahok logo at midcourt and then bounced it off of her foot and out of bounds, did Guerrero.
Checking back in for the Lancers, number 11, Andrea Trice-Hall.
Trice-Hall comes back into the game for the Lancers, and to the bench goes Madison Hunter. Inbound pass right in front of the scorer's table for Brierton. Boys are still down by 4, 42-38. They are in the fourth quarter with about 5.5 to go. Three-point shot won't fall for for Belleville East once again. So they'll go back to work after picking up a rebound. And
2 points, Ari
Brierton picks up her 4th point of this game, 38-18. Collinsville still out front by 20, 15 seconds to go here in this third quarter. See if Collinsville can play for this final shot here. Handoff goes to Carlisle. Lilly works all the way around the perimeter, gives it up to Guerrero. Now just offset free throw line. Willis too high off the glass, had too much force on it. A little bit of a less mile per hour shot there, and that might have made it, but
probably not the shot we wanted. But she came wide open, and her instincts take over, and that's what happens.
End of the third quarter, 38-18 in favor of Collinsville. A break coming your way, and fourth quarter action is next on the Kahok Sports Network.
At Visionary Wealth Advisors, we empower you to see your future before it's your future, to create your inheritance, to build your vision, to anticipate the known and unknown, and to find potential in both, and build new dawns. Visionary Wealth Advisors.
Visit Brad Keene at his Collinsville office at 106 North Clinton or call 618-467-8420.
Once again, we welcome you back to Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium. We have reached the fourth quarter here, 38-18. Collinsville up by 20. They are 5 minutes away away from the end of the game, or maybe the end of the game, over at Belleville East. Collinsville still trailing by 4. It's 42-38, just under 5 minutes to go in that one. Here we have a little bit more of a comfortable situation for your Kahawks. Your Lady Kahawks are winning by 20. Here is Brierton, bounce pass over onto the wing, having a hard time picking that one up was Trice-Hall, but she finally found the handle on it, and now Belleville East will go back to work. Over to Smith. Smith over here on this left wing near sideline, and a picked off pass by Guerrero. We'll give Collinsville the ball back, and the Kahawks will bring it back and look to score some more. Gilmore back into the game after her 3 fouls, takes a shot. She was partially bumped when she went up for that shot, probably caused that one not to make it up there all the way, but the rebound belongs to Belleville East. Next rebound belongs to Collinsville at the other end of the floor. Here is Bardwell.
Kristen Mitchell used to get hit like that quite a bit. You know, she'd catch that ball in the middle and go to turn and get bumped, and of course there's no call.
Yep, that time there's a call. There's a call there against Brierton as Gilmore turned right around, and Brierton kind of gave her one of those jump pushes.
A little bump in the body.
Yeah. Gilmore back to the free throw line where she is 1 of 2. And And that one of two happened in the last quarter. It's Alicia. Good.
Fans are getting a little worked up over that call, but I thought it was a pretty good call.
Yeah.
They haven't been calling much.
Well, they didn't call the first one.
No.
Gilmore, one more shot coming to her. And she'll make both of them this time.
And a girl.
75% in the game. That's pretty good.
That's very good.
Here was Brierton over to Monroe. Monroe back out to the top of the key. Now back to Brierton. Brierton on the left wing. Just 1 minute into this fourth quarter. Collinsville up by 22 now. They outscored Belleville East 11-9 in that third quarter. There's another three-point miss by Belleville East. Collinsville handles yet another rebound. K-Hawks bring it up. Here's Giannini. Dumps it off to Gilmore. Gilmore wants to go baseline. Off the glass, off the rim. Won't go. She gets her own rebound.
Wow,
and
she got
then loses
smacked.
it. Yeah, she did. And a three-point try there by Guerrero. I think she got partially.
It got blocked.
Yeah.
For sure. The way the ball tipped out of the. Yeah.
Now we're going to have another foul called, and this one looks like it's going to go against Mode. That'll be her third. So Mode and Gilmore with 3 fouls each. And to the free throw line, it is Abby Monroe. She is 1 of 2 from the free throw line tonight. Those 2 shots came in the first half. And that one's short and off to the left.
Interesting shot for a lefty. That was had kind of a spin on it that was a little different.
Yeah.
See that?
Yeah. This one goes off to the right. Rebound belongs to Gilmore. Collinsville brings it back up once again. Here is Mode.
Nice
a
look.
Pass for Giannini
Nice
off the
look.
glass.
Wow.
Good for 2. That one stayed up there for a while.
That was very nice. She saw that. She saw that cut. Great cut by Giannini. Way to finish. That was a tough finish.
Giannini's first points of the night give Collinsville a bigger lead of 42-18. Over into the corner it goes. And Trice Hall back out to Brierton and to Monroe, and she had that ball knocked away by Giannini. All the way up to Guerrero. Guerrero off the glass, good for 2 more. Ella's first points here in this second half, and she now has 10 points.
Again, great ball movement on our part to see the floor and just go down and finish. Ooh.
That was a travel, I was going to say.
Coming in for the Lancers, number 24,
Rebecca Surmeyer will check into the game for the first time tonight. Madison Hunter will check back into the game. And Collinsville extends that lead again, 44-18. The boys at Belleville East now just losing by 2, 42-40, and there's almost a little bit more than a minute and a half to go in that contest.
Come on, boys.
Maybe.
Come on, boys.
Guerrero on the wing for 3. That one skips off the inside of the rim and hits the hits the shot clock and goes in, but it doesn't count once it hits the shot clock.
Sure doesn't.
Yeah. 44-18. Collinsville still with the lead. Here are the Lady Lancers, and they'll bring it up across midcourt with 5:20 left to play here in this fourth quarter. Here is Brierton. She cuts in diagonally into the paint, no good, and Gilmore pulls down another rebound. Collinsville brings it back up. Guerrero with a pass to Giannini, and Giannini, how about 2 points in a row by Giannini, and she'll head to the line for a possible 3-point play. Count the bucket, and the foul is going to go against Surmeyer. That'll be her first. And to the free throw line is Ashley Giannini, who primarily plays on the JV side, so she has not seen a lot of action from the free throw line on the varsity side, but she is 2 for 2.
Had to say it.
Well, that's my job.
I know. She's going to be fun to watch.
Oh, yeah.
She is a bundle of energy, and she's quick. She does some things with her body that just, it's amazing.
Well, a
The way
shot
she
from
twists.
the baseline, no good. Giannini comes up with the rebound. Collinsville headmans it up to Guerrero off the glass, can't get it to fall. Next rebound belongs to Belleville East. Yeah, her and Carly Call are going to be fun to watch next year.
They really are. Ooh.
Turnover by both teams.
That was a mess.
Yeah, it was. Everybody's a little discombobulated there.
Well, trying to do a little too much.
Another 3-point try that just gets nothing but air, and now the ball on the ground. And a whistle will give the ball back to Collinsville, so another turnover by Belleville East.
Yeah, that little pile up there was not fun. That's how we get kids hurt.
Yeah.
So, Coach Moore, I think it's time for your subs.
Boys game's now tied, 42 each. 1 minute to go over there in Belleville East. Here is Carson Mode. Mode brings the ball up, 4:25 to play here in the fourth quarter of this contest. Same two schools. Got the girls here and the boys there. Out front, Mode into the corner. Guerrero up over her head to Gilmore. Gilmore kicks it back outside for Mode for three. That one looked good.
That was in. It's unusual that the boys and the girls are playing on a Thursday night.
Yeah, it is. Well, they didn't want to take a chance with blizzard conditions they're calling for tomorrow.
Is it going to be blizzard?
Well, it's supposed to be like 40-mile-an-hour winds, just not sure how much snow we're going to get.
Right, that's what I'm wondering.
Yeah, here's a three-pointer from the corner. That one at least hit something. And it ends up hitting the hands of Guerrero afterwards, and Giannini with a drive, and Giannini has 6 points tonight. All of them have been via the layup. And Belleville East will take a timeout. It is a 30-second timeout, so we'll step aside for that long as well. Back in just a moment on the Kahok Sports Network.
Hi, Purple and White fans. This is Dan Mode, class of 1989. I'm with New American Funding. Myself and New American Funding are proud sponsors of Kahok Athletics. As we have great coaches at CHS on all the courts, fields, and tracks, we like to coach you through the home buying process and refinance process. If there's ever anything we can do, I can be reached at 618-973-5343 or www.danmodeloans.com. Let's support our student athletes at CHS. They deserve the best. Thank you for your time, and go Kahawks.
.42s everywhere at Belleville East in the boys game. The game's tied 42-42, 42 seconds left. How about that?
It's a bunch of 42s.
Yeah. They're back underway, down to 30 seconds. And
we're going to have a running clock.
The Lancers with the ball. And the Lancers with the ball here as well. Another three-point shot that can't find its way home. And a whistle after that. And we do have running clock, 51-18. Nope. Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
It is still going.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do that quick of math.
Second grade.
Yeah.
Taught that a lot of years.
Yeah, that's a 33-point lead that Collinsville has. So Collinsville will empty their bench. And Carlisle is the only one that's usually starter with the varsity team that's still out there. So the rest of them are all the JV girls. Here is Lily Carlisle. Carlisle over on the right wing. Picks it up and gives it to Skylar Tomacek. Tomacek into the paint, travels.
Yep.
Tomacek out there, as well as Carly Van Dyke. Also on the floor, you will find Addison Munoz and the aforementioned Carly Call.
Good to see Van Dyke back. She coming off of an injury, so
yeah,
good time for her to get some floor time and get that leg strengthened back to where it needs to be.
Belleville East will keep Abby Monroe on the floor. Everybody else is a little different. Lily Cooper with the ball. She's a junior. And Audrey King is still out there. Now we're going to have a foul that's going to be called against Carly Call. One number 33 against another number 33.
I think that, it just cancels it, right?
Yeah,
doesn't really
sure.
count
Yeah.
if you're 33 versus 33. Yeah. That's what I thought.
33 against 33. 10 seconds left to go in the boys' game. Here we have 2:13 left and a running clock and a little dribble drive there by Abby Monroe. Her first points here in this second half. And now here comes Lily Carlisle. Carlisle across the logo with 2 minutes to play here in this fourth quarter. Here is Carly Call. Call kicks it back outside for Tomacek. Tomacek gives it up now for Carlisle. Carlisle bounce pass over to Van Dyke. Into the corner it goes. Here is Munoz with a little dribble drive baseline. Jumps it outside. And Carly Call with a shot. That won't fall. And the rebound belongs to Belleville East. Here come the Lancers. Here is Monroe. Monroe into the corner now for King. King comes out of the corner. Gives it up into the paint now for Smith. Smith good for two. 51-20 in favor of Belleville East. And the boys' game is going to overtime, folks. 42-42 at the end of regulation. They didn't want to play enough basketball. They wanted this one to be over first, right?
I guess they did.
Yeah. Here is Carly Call. Call dribbles right up to the free throw line and gives it up for Lily Carlisle. Carlisle stops near the top of the key. Up underneath the basket, a foul, a little push from behind there by Audrey King against Addison Munoz. And Munoz will head to the free throw line. Munoz, 2 for 5 on the varsity side from the free throw line this year. Second foul on Audrey King. And Addie couldn't get that one to fall.
Yep, got to get her hand off the top of the ball.
Yeah, she had a problem with that in the JV game, too. I was watching it. She got really frustrated with herself when she couldn't make anything.
I was down here one day working with her on that, and she's got her hand back on top, but
misses both. Rebound belongs to Belleville East. And a dribble drive by Monroe off the glass. Nice little piece of work down there. The only thing she couldn't do was get it to fall in. That ball out of bounds. It'll stay with Belleville East. 15 seconds and counting on the game clock here, as we have running clock here in this fourth quarter. Collinsville was a victim of the running clock in their last game Tuesday at Alton. And a three-pointer from the corner, no good. And the rebound is going to happen right at the buzzer, and that is going to do it for us tonight. 51-22. Nice win there for your Collinsville Lady Kahawks, and I like this one a lot better than the Alton game, although I didn't see any of the Alton game, but it was a little bit better of a performance.
Yeah, absolutely. Collinsville is playing in, like I said earlier, the toughest conference south of Chicago, and we're playing well. This Belleville team is a little bit down, but they're athletic. We did a good job. We shut them down in that second quarter, and I think that made all the difference. I didn't see the Alton game, obviously, but Alton's good, and it's just those are lessons for our kids that they're going to take and use and grow from. So
yeah, Lady Redbirds only lost 2 all of last year. They've only lost 1 so far this year. So yeah, they're a force to be reckoned with. Thank you very much, my dear. We will see you down the line.
Always welcome. Thank you, Todd.
All right, thank you. That is former head coach Lori Billy. Time now for the postgame show, brought to you by Chiropractic Works in Collinsville, owned and operated by Dr. Chris McCluskey. He and his crew are focused on helping as many people as possible live high-quality lives all through chiropractic care and wellness. You can visit Dr. McCluskey at Chiropractic Works in Collinsville, 410 Regency Center, just off of the Beltline Road in Collinsville. Give them a call at 618-343-3602 or online at chiropracticworkscollinsville.com. Lady Kahawks win 51-22. Post-game show comes your way next on the Kahawk Sports Network.
The Ortho Gold TRT tissue regeneration machine is revolutionary new technology. It's known as a shockwave machine. In the hospital setting, it's lithotripsy. The machine looks sort of like an ultrasound head, but it's much different technology. It drives sound waves into tissue at 3,500 miles an hour. It's a 3 to 5 minute non-invasive treatment. This is revolutionary technology. It's great for acute, which means injured tissue. New injuries per se, also chronic conditions. We have many people who have canceled knee replacements and shoulder replacements and treated lots of plantar fasciitis, foot, ankle problems. Overall, the OrthoGold TRT soft wave machine is revolutionary technology. We've been very excited to bring it to our practice, and we've already helped a tremendous amount of people with it, and we're looking forward to helping a lot more.
Do you have a big land improvement project that requires some outside help? Call Petroff Trucking Company. The Petroff Companies have been shaping the metro area since 1975. Family owned and operated, Petroff Trucking Company can do the job and do it right. Hauling, excavating, and grading, they do that and more. Petroff Companies also has roll-off dumpster rentals. They also specialize in dirt and rock sales. Petroff Trucking Company can help you develop your land for your needs. Petroff Trucking Company. Check out their website, petrofftrucking.com, or give them a call, 618-797-6100. Petroff Trucking Company, shaping the metro area since 1975.
The Junior Service Club of Collinsville has been a proud supporter of KahokSports.com and the Kahok Sports Network from day one. Since 1934, the Junior Service Club of Collinsville has been providing women in the community an opportunity to make a difference with fundraisers and projects, all that go towards helping the needy in Collinsville. If you would like any information on any event sponsored by the Collinsville Junior Service Club, head to Facebook, type in Collinsville Junior Service Club, and then click on the event tab. We thank the Collinsville Junior Service Club for their continued support of the Kahok Sports Network and KahokSports.com.
Plumbing or electrical problems? Is your AC or heater on the fritz? There are dozens of companies out there, but do you really know who you're letting in your home? Trust Tiger. Our technicians are clean-cut, drug-free, and background checked. What other company can make this bold statement? Our 24-hour emergency service will ensure your plumbing, heating, AC, and electric are up and running no matter what time of day it is. Schedule your appointment today. Tiger Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning, and Electrical Services. We earn our stripes every day.
My name is Rayshawn Taylor, collegiate basketball player at SIUE. At the end of January, I had an ACL injury. I've been searching for ways to come back as best as I can after the construction. Dr. Chris introduced me to the Shockwave machine. I'm gonna be honest, at first I was kind of scared because I didn't want it to shock me and hurt me too bad. And I had heard something about it and I did my research on it, and it turns out it didn't actually hurt. It just was a good pain. It's just finding where it hurts to promote the healing, and that's exactly what it did. I've actually had this surgery before. This time I feel like I'm back on my feet quicker, much faster. I'm much stronger than I was up to this point last time. And honestly, I feel like I could play right now. I'm excited to get back on the court. Thankful that Dr. Chris introduced me to this.
And we welcome you back into the Chiropractic Works post-game show here on the Kahok Sports Network. The Lady Kahawks win 51-22. They got the sound turned up here at Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium for the boys game, so we get to listen to Matt Clark and Steven Stock call the game. Right now, Collinsville down by 1, 46-45 with a minute and a half to go. And Tyree Brister at the free throw line. He'll miss the second one, so it's still a 1-point lead for Belleville East. But we got to talk about the girls' game, and joining us now is Collinsville head coach Colin Moore. That was a nice comeback win after that loss Tuesday night in Alton.
Yeah, it was nice to bounce back. You know, we definitely had really focused on getting some other girls stepping up and shooting the ball with confidence. It's nice to see, you know, Carson, Katie, Ella, Denasia, everybody's scoring.
Yeah.
And we finally feel like we got everybody healthy and here and not hurt and just dealing with other sports they've been playing, those type of things. So we're kind of having a lot of fun. The girls are really enjoying themselves. It's been a tough week. We got one more game on Saturday, so we'll hopefully try to go get another win in that tournament on Saturday.
All right, let's talk about some girls that we don't talk about, and that's because they play primarily on the JV team. But I love it when you guys bring in Ashley Giannini. She is so much fun to watch.
Yeah, she just plays if you ever need somebody to just play as hard as they can, it's going to be Ashley. You know, between her, Lily, and truthfully all the other girls that play JV, they work really hard. They're a good group. They're very realistic, down to earth. They do whatever you ask them to do. You know, they're out here every day playing the scout team for the other teams we're playing on varsity, doing a great job, and just a fun group of kids to be around. That sophomore group, definitely a fun group to be around.
I know that you didn't coach the JV team, but the 15 points for Carly Call was the most in that win. And let's talk about her for a minute. I know that you brought her in there late and she didn't get any points or anything, so there's not a lot of stats to talk about. But I like her game as well, and I think she's going to be really good in the next couple of years.
Yeah, she's one of the people, one of the girls that we know really kind of understands basketball, knows where to go on the court. She's really focused on trying to get stronger. She's one of our girls that plays AAU in the offseason, so she can get a little stronger, maybe get a little more physical. Definitely look forward to playing in the future for me.
Jaleisha Gilmore had 11 points, and those were some hard-earned points because every time they threw the ball into her, she got 2 or 3 Lady Lancers all over her.
Yeah, they were double, triple teaming her. She got in some foul trouble. I mean, it was kind of nice in a way to rest her a little bit, try to get ready for this weekend. But even though how much they're fouling her, she didn't really play a lot, she still probably had double digits, probably double-digit rebounds. She just always works hard, and if she works that hard inside, just makes it so much easier for everybody else to handle the ball on the outside.
Katie Bardwell was our pregame guest, and she played in her 99th game as a Kahawk here tonight. So number 100 will come against Highland on Saturday. And she was very nice, very knowledgeable, because she was saying stuff that, you know, I'm like, okay, that's not usually what I hear from a teenager, but she's really good too.
As a senior, you know, I wish Katie would have kind of came out of her shell maybe her junior year, but she's a totally different kid, fun kid. Pretty much does everything on her own. Good little softball player too.
Yeah.
Extension of the coach out there, and just really does a good job of holding other girls accountable. Good senior leader.
Guys had a little bit of a tough time with the three-point shot. You went 4 of 13, with most of those coming in the first half. Sometimes those shots are not there, are they?
Yeah, and I think lately we've been focusing. We had a lull where Carson, Katie, Lily, Ashley, they just weren't wanting to shoot at all. And we were playing some games where the only scorers were Talisha and Ella, and I told them, you got to shoot. The more you shoot, as long as it looks good, they'll guard you. Then it'll be more open for Talisha. And I'm just happy they're starting to make some shots because they're definitely having a lot of fun with it.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, congratulations on the win. Good luck Saturday against
Appreciate it. It was
Highland.
fun. Thank you.
All right, that is Colin Moore, the head coach for your Collinsville Lady Kahawks. We will look at some stats for you. Told you about Talisha Gilmore's 11 points. She led every scorer here tonight. 10 points apiece for Carson Mode and Ella Guerrero, and then 8 points for Katie Bardwell, 6 each for Denasia Willis, as well as Ashley Giannini. And on the other side of the ledger, Abby Monroe led the Lady Lancers with 8 points, 6 for Taylor Smith, 4 for Ari Brierton. Madison Hunter ended up with 3, and Audrey King, with her 1-for-4 performance from the free throw line, ended up with just the 1 point. Collinsville won the rebound battle 26-22. Lancers turned the ball over 21 times to Collinsville's 14. And from the three-point stripe, Collinsville 4 of 13, while Belleville East shot 22 times from beyond the three-point stripe and only hit 2 of them. 2 for 8 from the free throw line for Belleville East, while Collinsville went 3 of 9. The boys' game right now, 16 seconds left, and Belleville East has a lead of 46-45, so not a lot of scoring going on in that overtime. That's going to do it for us here tonight. Our next live stream, since the boys' game got moved to tonight instead of tomorrow, won't be until Tuesday. We have some hockey action for you, and that'll be coming your way at 9 o'clock on Tuesday night. Another big thank you to Katie Bardwell joining us in the pregame interview, and a big thank you again to Lori Billy for joining us as our color commentator, and another thank you to Colin Moore joining us on the postgame show. My name is Todd Duke, and until Tuesday, everybody stay safe, everybody try to stay warm, and we'll talk to you down the road.